Now I'm going to talk to you briefly about managing your meetings in Teams. So it's great that when you're organizing a meeting in Teams, it's important you can schedule your meeting directly from Teams, or you can do it in Outlook. But it's important to prepare your team workspace before people join the meeting. So how do you do that? So here you are in your calendar, and you just write the meeting name. I want to call this Teams training. You can add the required attendees, and you can see that they're both free. So that's the beauty of the calendar in OneNote. I also have the suggested time, but I can also go to the scheduling assistant to be able to schedule an appropriate time for a meeting. And then I can add a channel, because if I want to notify everyone in the channel, I can add the channel. I can also add directly the agenda directly into that meeting invite. So like here, there's the agenda, and then I click on send. And then to prepare the meeting, I just click on the invite. And then from there, I can even chat with all the attendees prior to the meeting. So that's a really cool feature. So if you need them to prepare anything, you can just send a chat directly to them. I can also add a file that we're going to be sharing directly during the meeting. So I can add that file before the meeting starts. So you just go and share your file. I'm just going to replace that because I've already added that somewhere. Of course, I have all the details, the scheduling assistant. It's very helpful. And there I can take the meeting notes, but I don't recommend using that because when you're taking the meeting notes there, it's actually using a wiki. So the only advantage of using a wiki is that you can mention people, but you will not have all of the features of OneNote. So that's why I don't really recommend the wiki. You can also have a whiteboard. It's great for brainstorming sessions. So you can actually prepare your whiteboard before the meeting. So you can use a pencil and you can start writing whatever you want to write. And you can also have a Post-it note, and then you can ask different questions, or you can really start preparing the brainstorming session directly in your whiteboard. You can also add a text box. First, I want to add a OneNote, of course, because from there I can correlate my OneNote notebook directly and select a different section where I want everyone to take the meeting notes. So it's not only me taking the meetings, it's everyone inside that's invited to that meeting. So I can just give it a name and then click on save. And then for me, one of the most important feature right now is actually forms. I can actually create polls before the meeting. So I just click on the plus sign, click on form, click on add. And then from there, I can ask directly my question. So sometimes it takes a little bit of time. So you have to be really patient.